Hi, Rekha. Good evening.
Yeah, good evening, sir.
Mm. Rekha, quickly, this Spring 25 has started, and students, have of course, lots of doubts, and I can see certain, observations from students. And
Mm-hmm.
given this media reporting, left, right about the US situation. And then the typical questions like what is to be done, and then when a student should start his process, and scholarships and assistantships are always, on the top of every student mind. So in this context, now I've got certain questions want to share with you and get answers so that this video serves as a sort of a reference, for students who are planning for US. Okay, so
Mm-hmm.
quickly, I'll ask you my questions. Acha, first thing is, students like to know what are the exact, deadlines for these scholarship applications for Spring 25. Which time is the best for Spring?
Ye- Okay. Actually, this is the right time to apply.
Mm-hmm.
Most of the university for spring or fall have two application deadline,
Mm-hmm.
early application and regular application deadline.
Mm-hmm.
So for priority deadline, which is also called early application deadline, and for spring intake, it starts from June to July and some university till August.
Okay.
So actually, July is the best time to submit the application in case students are interested or willing for scholarship.
Okay.
Students should apply for admission as soon as possible. And
Mm-hmm.
once they submit the application to the university under early application deadline, then their application will trigger automatically a review for admission and as well as eligibility for scholarship.
Fantastic.
And
Fantastic.
maximum scholarship consideration is given to the applicant to apply under early application deadline.
Okay, okay, okay. So the point is July and August are ideal months, but then your experience, is suggesting that the student, starts, the better student has got the chance of getting scholarships, correct?
Correct.
Okay. Now my second question is, are all the universities open for spring, or else only a certain list of universities? And if certain list of universities, then the second question is, well, top universities are there for spring, or it's only the medium and average level universities?
Okay, so student actually who missed out to apply for fall intake can apply for spring intake, and there are many top universities. I can say like tier one university and tier two university
Mm-hmm.
offering admission to spring intake. Many top universities are open for spring intake. For an example, Yale University, University of Pennsylvania, Columbia University, George Mason, Wichita State University, University of South Florida. These all universities are open for spring intake and mostly for all the programs. So,
Fantastic.
a student actually for spring intake also they are having good number of choice of university. I say nearly some around 70 to 80% universities are open for spring intake also.
Fantastic. So, yeah, I mean, what I notice is a fair share of the total universities of US are open for every spring, correct?
Right.
Okay, so students, should be happy about that. And number three, I'd like to ask you, what are your team's achievements for Fall 24? Did your team get a great figure of scholarships?
Yes, we have received like good number of scholarship for fall 2024.
Mm-hmm.
Our most of the students have received scholarship.
Mm-hmm.
At least we say from minimum 1,000 USD to till 30,000 USD.
Oh,
So
that's
we
big.
have students for undergrad and for applied for bachelor and masters.
Mm-hmm.
For an example, student applied to Missouri University of Science and Technology, received 20,000 scholarship. Stephen
Mm-hmm.
Institute of Technology, 20,000 scholarship. Northern Arizona University, 20,000 scholarship. University of Maryland College Park, student have received around 6,000 USD per annum scholarship. even for undergrad also, I have a student, University of Louisville. She
Mm-hmm.
got admit for bachelor in business administration
Mm-hmm.
and received 32,000 scholarship per annum. Like for
Fabulous,
4 years,
fabulous.
each year she'll be receiving 32,000 USD
Okay.
scholarship.
Okay.
Hmm,
Okay, so what I could conclude is you guys for FAL have received I think several scholarships, and what I understood from interaction with some of your colleagues is you guys I mean your students all put together, I think it crossed around $1 million in
yes,
scholarships, correct? That's, I think,
yes,
a fabulous achievement. At this point, I
yes,
would like to underline, folks, please understand, Oaks, guys, for fall 24, that students in total crossed $1 million worth in scholarships. So, Spring, you guys have got a real chance. And Oaks team is urging you to make a decision early and to let them, work on your case for longer time so that all the objectives that you naturally associate with your application, like scholarships or assistantships, they have sufficient time to work around and max achieve for you. Okay, so like the next
yes.
one and the last, of course, the most pressing question is US. Lot of negative vibes are coming. So, what are your students over there saying? Are they saying students are welcome, or are they saying students should not come at this point of time? Honestly.
Uh, I honestly, we have mixed feedback, but
Mhm.
actually, most of the student have recently interacted, through WhatsApp, through call. I'm not getting so negative feedback. It's like a decent feedback.
Mm-hmm.
Students are able to find opportunities in on campus and as well as off campus. Like student who completed their masters, they got campus selected or they are able to find opportunities outside, and on campus also students are getting good scholarship and good opportunity through graduate assistantship, teaching assistantship or research assistantship. Of
Okay.
course, like few students not so good feedback. They are they recently one student told it took 6 months time for him to find an opportunity. So
Okay.
what I basically suggest is student who are planning to if US is their dream and they are planning to file visa for US or to pursue masters in US, or they're looking career in US, before just upgrade your skills. Also skills matters basically over here. When you apply to the university, you have enough time, because when you apply to the university, you need to start the process at least 7 to 8 months minimum in advance. So
Okay.
simultaneously student can upgrade their skill. They can learn Java, Python. So in case they have good knowledge on, suppose in case student is applying for master in computer science and aiming for an opportunity in this area, then student should have good skills or knowledge in Python and Java. Then
Okay.
things become easy for them, or
Okay.
finding an opportunity over
Okay.
there, it becomes easy basically.
I get your line actually. So you basically advise students to understand things better, to plan better, and then to add as much knowledge as possible to improve on the skills part. And also you suggest that a few students not able to find opportunity in time. Of course they got some remarks, but otherwise largely students with their education and with their opportunities and with their I think fun part in US are enjoying their life. So overall, broadly speaking, US is still a great destination for most of your students. Am I right?
Absolutely.
Am I right?
Yes.
Okay.
Yes.
Thank you, Rekha. This series shall continue, and tomorrow I shall come back to you with more questions. Okay. Thank you very
Thank you.
much. And lastly, can I ask you this? So, can you guys assist the students with the part-time jobs or some local contacts? Can you guys do that?
Actually, we can help them sharing the senior student contact.
Okay.
On that part, we can help then,
Sure.
like, you know,
Okay.
yeah, till some extent we can
Yeah,
definitely
okay.
help them.
So you guys can help, with scholarships. You guys, can help with, local contacts. You guys can help
Yes,
with the local information. You guys can help with, the local trends, what are prevalent in the US. So literally a student, coming to you is like, he gets everything, regards to US from your team. Correct?
that's right.
Thank you. Thank you very much. Thank you.
Thank you so much.